Okay, you guys, let the games begin. The other psychopath just put her 2 cents in. This is what these psychopaths do every single time. When they think you're down, that's when they pounce. This borderline psychopath still does not understand who she's dealing with. The stupidity of these sleepers is unbelievable to me. Is absolutely unbelievable to me. She still doesn't understand who she's dealing with. So I just saw her idiotic SLMs. What could that be? Sadism, lust, and masochism message. That's what it is. Sadism, lust, and masochism messages that she puts out every day. Talking about you've got to be in oneness with the is and not go back to the same old drama, not be antagonistic. Well, who exactly is being antagonistic? This is what I want you guys to understand. You see, because here is Nithyananda. This is going on for 7 years. And please tell me how any of you would react to this. This is going on for 7 years. Actually, when I went to sign into work today, they had blocked my entire internet that I was not even allowed to sign into my work site. I had to call the IT from my work. This is what I deal with on a daily basis. So for that psychopathic borderline fake guru to put her 2 cents in here, she's got another thing coming. Because I'm not just going to go down personhood with her. I'm going to go out spiritually with her. I'm going to out this broad to the max. As she Bible thumps, trying to pretend like she knows something spiritually after she has watched every video that I have put out, and she's Bible thumping now. If you'll notice, she constantly speaks about being with the tribe, being with the community. No, she's telling you to stay attached to people, to be in the personhood. Getting attached to a tribe is the last thing you want if you're serious on the path. You see, she's nothing but a Bible thumper, and a bad one at that. Did you happen to catch her reading yesterday? Her sadistic, lustful, I can't even think of the word I said, masochistic reading of the day, where she talks about the housewives and what lowlives they are, and then on the next breath tells you not to be judgmental. This is the kind of hypocrite she is. She doesn't know what she's talking about. She doesn't know how to stop judging people. She doesn't know how to stop projecting. She doesn't know how to stay out of other people's business. I have been cyber stalked and cyber attacked by Nithyananda and his goons, such as the Blissful Athlete and Sarah Landry, for 7 years. And what if I tell you, when you heal trauma, these people disappear out of your world, out of your existence. Well, what do I mean by that? They no longer affect me in any way, shape, or form. My internal calmness, they no longer affect that. That's what I mean. When you have sleepers who are bound and determined to be idiots and morons like Ganga Tarot, Guru Swami Ji, and Nithyananda and Blissful Athlete and all of their goons, you can't make people stop behaving the way they behave while they're in the sleep, because they're nothing but cockroaches. They're in utter delusion. They live in fear. They live in jealousy. And they're only, how they get their rocks off is by starting smear campaigns on people and turning people against other people and judging people, try to put themselves on a pedestal. It's nausea-inducing. It's nausea-inducing. So what I want to tell you guys is, if you're serious on a path, you need to get away from that Ganga Tarot, man. She is vomit-producing. She is vomit-producing. No, I am not antagonistic. I am not any of those things. I am being assaulted on a daily basis. However, I have not gone back into the personhood. But I will do what needs to be done. And that fake guru, Ganga Tarot, better understand that. She's not playing with no cherry here. She's not playing with no cherry. And I will not put any of her trash on my page. She thinks she's going to try to get another page shut down because she lives in fear. That's why she had to do such a low-life, underhanded thing like that to get another person's page shut down. When I was only showing you her own words in her own videos. She lives in fear like a little rat cockroach, because that's all she is. And now today, she would like to sit on her little soapbox after she's listened to all my videos, listened to the readings I've done by Nisargadatta, and now pretend like she knows something, typical Bible thumper stuff. And you know what? It's all good. But I want you guys to really take a look at what you're seeing. And do that eye-watching stuff. Do that identify that personhood stuff. And get as far away from that borderline psychopath as you possibly can. She has got very dark spirits running through her. And that is all I can tell you. She has no business in any of this. She has put herself, from the very beginning, she put herself into this whole Nityananda deal. She didn't belong here. She was never a follower of his. Most people from the United States had never heard of Nityananda until she started opening her blabbermouth. She's not a realized being, because a realized being would have allowed things to happen as they were going to happen, which she is unable to do, as she is still interjecting herself into other people's business and trying to put other people down, namely me. They're all afraid of me. They're all afraid of me. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Go take another Klonopin. See, my inner space is still. Nothing you sleepers will ever do to me will upset my inner space. Nothing. So while you have your poor, deluded, fake followers sending you money for work that you're not even doing, yeah, I have to make a living for myself in order to survive. You see, it's not about living in fear like you want to say. That's more projection on your part. Fake, psychopathic Ganga. That is more projection on your part, you see. I don't have anybody sending me money that I'm ripping off. So I have to make a living for myself. And nobody will ever prevent me from doing that. And I don't care what your judgment is about it. You have nothing to say about it. Because I work honestly for a living every day of my life. I don't steal from anyone like you do. And I don't lie to people like you do. So you have nothing to say about anything I do or say. You don't even have the right to address me, sleeper. Since you want to be playing the role of a guru in the personhood, you want to talk about being a realized being, yet you're playing the role of a guru in the personhood? Bend down and touch my feet, psychopath, because I am the Hindu goddess. I am the Hindu goddess. And this is your final admonishment. You really have no clue. There will be no more cluttering up my page with any of this narcissistic, psychopathic stuff, because I am fully in the source now. I will just completely do my teachings and expose what a fraud you are. Scripturally. Om Namah Shivaya.